So this is gonna be either the best video I ever make or probably the worst.
Thank you to my patrons for supporting the channel and making it the best it can be.
Hey fantasy fans, welcome back. It's Dan here from Treebeard Book Reviews. And as you guys saw from the thumbnail, I had to read the Kissing the Coronavirus series, I guess. It's 100 pages for all three. So what happened is I lost a bet. Is the big thing is what happened. I lost a bet. I was too overconfident and I got burned big time. So what was the bet? So if you guys are part of the Discord, you probably know. But if you haven't joined the Discord, please hit the link down below. Join the Discord, become a part of the community, get to hang out with me and some other great booktubers and just fantastic people. As you guys know, I read Lonnie last month in June, and I didn't overly care for it. It wasn't really a favorite book for me. It did have some points that I did enjoy, but it was really kind of a low book. And so there was someone in our Discord who is a very strong reviewer. They rarely ever hand out a 4-star review. And so they bet if this person read the book and enjoyed it, and I would have to read the Kissing the Coronavirus trilogy. And then I bet that they would DNF the series or DNF Lonnie, and that one of my patrons would have to read the Kissing the Coronavirus books. So obviously I lost. So I'm eating crow here. I went and read the Kissing the Coronavirus books, or just novellas. They're just little like novellas. They're all like 16 to 39 pages, I think, is the longest one. So they're short. I think it's less than 100 pages for all three of them. So thank goodness it was a quick read. So it's like they're by M.L. Edwards, I believe. Oh, geez, guys. These are rough. These are off. These are honestly, they should not have been written. They are just, it's probably, I know it's written, they are written tongue-in-cheek and they are written as satire to make fun, of something serious as the coronavirus. And that's like really, but they're not even in good taste, right? They're in poor taste. The lack of science and knowledge of science is flabbergasting. It really is fascinating just to see how little effort the author put into writing the books. So sorry, correction, the author is M.J. Edwards. Yeah, she's obviously writing, I think it's a he, I'm assuming it's a she. I don't really know. I haven't done too much research on this author because I'm never going to read them again, hopefully. But yeah, like it's just not great storytelling. It's all the female characters and all three of the novellas are the exact same. Literally just change the hair, change the name, change the place, and boom, there's the female protagonist. And it was just really gross, right? They're sexualizing the coronavirus, and it's just really weird. It's really gross. There's like again a lack of understanding of common science, of just general science of biology and anatomy. And it's just, they're not funny either. Like they're meant to be funny. Like one of the doctor's name is Dr. Grundle Plinge or something like that. Oh, it was just, I've really just like evacuated them from my memory because they are so bad. Like you can read them in an hour or less than that, all three of them. And like I've read a few romance stuff, and they're not even romance. They're just like erotica, and they're not even like good. They're just a train wreck. Like this author wrote a book, M.J. Edwards, called The Perfect Poo. So you kind of know like the quality and caliber of the book that this person is writing. And I mean, like I said, they're meant to be funny. They're meant to be satirical. They're not meant to be taken seriously. They're no great literary work. I only read these because these were a dare, and I know these have made rounds on the internet because they're just so ridiculous and just gross. Like, I just can't believe. I mean, I'll give the author the props because they had the stones to write this kind of trash, because it's purely trash. And like the thing too, like it's such a they were short books, and there was still like spelling mistakes, there's still grammatical mistakes. And I'm like, how little effort did you put into writing this? Like, did you write this while you were like in the bathroom? Like, it's shocking. It's honestly shocking how bad they are. Like Lonnie was like not my cup of tea, but Lonnie is at least a piece of art, right? Where as like Kissing the Coronavirus books are just like, they're not even art. They're literally just words on a page that, like, if you could set a monkey to write it and it would write something better, right? It's just, it's honestly astounding how this author like set out and wrote the worst thing I've ever read in my entire life. And I mean, it's impressive that it was so bad, but it's just, yeah, like just everything was just, yeah, they're so short. Like, they're so short. Like, you kind of want to read them because they're just an absolute train wreck. Like, an absolute train wreck. Like, not even like just a little train wreck. Like, they just, it's like watching a train wreck happen. You're like, "Ah, I can't look away. I gotta watch it." And it's just, it's a mess. It's a complete mess. Do not read these guys. I mean, read them if you, no, you'll just lose brain cells. Like, I felt dumber after reading these. Like, I felt more stupid. I guess that's the way to say it properly. Like, yeah, so this is the video for it, guys. Like, honestly, they aren't good. Don't read them. Don't waste your time. Don't even download them. Because, honestly, downloading them gives this author, like, screen time. And I guess my video just gives them screen time, too, and you're going to potentially watch it. But, you know, the more clicks they get on and that, it just, yeah, reinforces it that, you know, they're poking fun at something that is not really funny. You know, millions of people have died from the coronavirus. It's not sexy. It's just, it's literally just doing it. They wrote something to get a reaction, and it's kind of gross. And so that's kind of where I sit on it. Yeah, the writing wasn't good. The writing was gross. The characters are vacuous. Like, they were, like, vacuous, I guess? I don't know. They were just, it was just silly. It wasn't even, I don't think I laughed once. And I know the author's trying really hard to make you laugh. So I really don't want to waste any more time with this guy. So yeah, just don't read it. It's the worst thing I have ever read. So thanks, Paul, for, I guess, good for you for winning the bet. And sucks to me that I had to read them and make just do a review of these. So yeah, guys, don't waste your time. Pass something up. Read something else. You know what you should read if you're looking for a novella to read? Read The Emperor's Soul, because that's a great novella. If you're looking for a novella to read, don't read this crap, because this is just crap. It's literal crap. And so, again, just pass them up, and that is it. So, Kissing the Coronavirus series, it's trash. And no, I'm not going to be reading the 4th book, COVID Clause. Oh, like, that, oh, I already told them, I'm like, I'm not reading that one. I will read the first 3. I am not reading anymore. So anyways, guys, that's with me. Just kind of a silly little video that, you know, just something I had to do that was kind of funny. But yeah, pass it up.